Okay, here we go. Our veil foil technique. So the sectioning, I'll start off on the side. I'll take a slice, and here I'll place my color. The first color that I'm using is a pre-lightener with 20 volume peroxide. So just right at the parietal ridge is where that first color pops in. And as it falls naturally, it'll give my shape a really strong and cool effect. Now the next horizontal foil, again I'm slicing the hair, and as I slice the hair, since the hair around the hairline is so fine, the actual angle of my slice goes from narrow to wider. If I were to slice that symmetrically, the end color result right at the hairline would be really in your face and intense. So again, just adapt to the hairline. I'm slicing the hair from finer to thicker when needed. Okay, so close up the packet. Okay, and here I'll take my next horizontal section. Now keep in mind, you always have to work with super clean sections. And here the density is a little bit better, so my weave isn't as fine, my slice isn't as fine at the hairline. So just slightly thicker. I'll place a foil at the root. I'll hit the mid-shaft first. By hitting the mid-shaft first, with the product and the hair attached to the foil, it kind of secures everything so the foil won't slip. And just make sure again you get a consistent distribution of the product within the foils. And at this length of hair, once you have your skill set down, you're looking at about 20-second foils. So now I'll begin on the opposite side, still working. And here since I'm working with the natural parting, so I'll take a slightly diagonal section, and here I'll weave this area. So the first foil, I went in and I weaved it. And here, my second color, I'm using a high lift. It's the 11 series violet high lift with 40 volume developer. Okay, so just close up that packet. Again, I'll work with diagonal sections through the top. Now here my sections, they're quite tight. They're about 5 to 6 millimeters wide. And my slice will be about half of that. So about through the top, the veil portion, we can calculate that half of the hair will have chemical on it. So again, hitting the mid shaft, which secures the hair foil together so it won't slip. And just packing up the foil. And here when I'm working through the front, I find it much more comfortable to stand in front of what I'm working on. So I'm standing like right at the nose area. And my diagonal sections, they'll start to, the angle pivots slightly. So the angle increases with each progressive section through the veil portion, through the top. Okay, still working with the slices. And the angle, the reason I chose this angle is because it works with her hairline. If I wanted my overall effect to be a bit more in your face, like a stronger effect, I would flip that angle. I would go against the hairline. But this time, since my chemical to hair outside of the weave ratio is about 50-50, 1-2, I prefer working with it in a more organic and natural fashion. And also it grows out better because again, we're working foils over tint, and she's a natural level 2. So I always look for longevity during the color process. I want a color to last. There's no reason for my clients to become too chemically dependent. So again, product in the mid shaft, and then as you touch up the roots, just really gentle, smooth motions. Lift the longer pieces, drop the longer pieces. So all the working product and the hair, they're actually at about like 50% of the length of my foil. So that gives me a lot more control of my time, and my saturation is also more consistent. Okay, another diagonal section, and now my sections, I'm starting to take them a little bit wider so I can build up my color. My sections, the packets were a bit tighter through the front, and with these last sections, I'm just slicing them a little bit thicker so I can build down my color. With foils, you can build up or build down. So now I'm starting to transition to a softer flow where the chemical ends. Okay, so it's still working. Make sure you get consistency with the product in here. Close up that foil. Alright, and there we have it. Our veil foil technique. Enjoy!